which brings us into episode 2, where we're going to get deeper into that right there. We're going to get so deep into it. No Diddy, of course, but we're going to get so deep into that. I have had several multi-million dollar clients and multi-million dollar brands reach out to me. And what I mean by specifically reach out to me is, let me move that out the way. What I mean by that is these brands and these people are so capable of paying the rates that I give them. Hold on, no, let's restart. Scratch it, let's restart. How are you a multi-million dollar brand and a multi-million dollar client, and you're reaching out to me first, which means 9 times out of 10, you've seen my work, you've seen my worth, you've seen the stuff that I've done for other brands and other clients, and you want to work with me. That's great. But the catch is they want you to do it for free, or it's gifted, or it's, can we give you $100 with unlimited usage, unlimited rights, and all that, which we'll get into that in the next one, because that's a whole different war. But the thing is, $100 for an entire campaign with unlimited rights and unlimited usage, at my level, my experience, is incredibly discriminating towards everything that I stand for and everything that I've done. Are you fucking kidding me? $100 with unlimited rights, unlimited usage, for my experience and for all the brands I've worked with, over 200 brands, including dozens and dozens of high-end brands, multi-million dollar brands, multi-million dollar clients. Even a couple of them are billion-dollar brands. Am I anywhere near a millionaire or billionaire? Fuck no. Is that the point? Fuck no. My point is, people don't see this shit that goes on behind the scenes. I've worked with so many brands, but I'll admit a lot of them I was underpaid for. But, when you're hustling, you got to get, do what you got to do. You got to get what you can get sometimes. And I'm full time too. So sometimes I got to take certain ones that are like a little lower just to, stay up. I haven't been doing it as much this year because, I've raised my rates. I have raised a couple of other things, and I've also raised my expectations. And it's crazy because, like, literally, here's a story right here. This multi-million dollar beauty brand, I'm not going to say their name, but it's 2 words. I'm not going to say their name. It's 2 words. I worked with them last year on a campaign. I did two videos for them, and they fucking loved them. They loved them so much that their CEO and pretty much anybody that really matters to the brand, they tapped in with me. They wanted me to stay in touch. They hit me up through emails, all that shit. They love my work. They love what I did. They love my face. They love all of that. And they loved it enough to even on a whitelist, which I can get into in another episode as well. But a little bit of whitelisting since we're here, and I know you need some context. Whitelisting or allow listing is basically when a brand will pay out of their pocket to basically sponsor your videos or your post. So instead of you having to boost it, they basically put money behind it to boost it, to get more views and get more engagement, right? Which is great. It's great. It can kind of help you depending. Me personally, it didn't do shit for me, but I'm pretty sure they've at least made a sale or two off of it alone. Now, that duration was only for 2 months, which 60 days. 60 days, I believe. I believe it was 60 days. It wasn't 30 days. I believe it was 60 days to whitelist 2 videos, and it sounded cool. I would have preferred it to be TikTok or something. I would have preferred it to be Instagram, but it was TikTok. My TikTok, people are really weird on my TikTok, so I really kind of like stopped using it for a little bit. I don't really. I used to be on there every day. Everybody told me I'd blow up, blah blah blah. I didn't. I just get people that watch my shit, view my page, and da da da. But that's a whole other thing. The thing is, I don't really give a fuck about TikTok, basically. So I'll give you the Nate. I'll give you the rate. I'll give you the rate they gave me, just to emphasize what I'm talking about a little bit more. I usually don't go too deep into rates, but I'll be honest. They, initiated, hey, we'd love to whitelist. We love your videos. We love your content. We'd love to boost your videos, basically, da da da, and we'll pay you. Sound good to me. So it was $100. Some people would jump at that, but honestly, would I have negotiated for more for it? Yeah, but it was just like one of those. It was just like one of those times, I was like, sure, whatever. It was a little quick cash, whatever. And it was TikTok, so I was like, whatever, right? I took it. Now, fast forward to 2025. 2025, they hit me back up. I'm talking CEO, assistant. You know what I'm saying? Like people that really matter to the brand. They hit me up directly. They email me. They were telling me keep in touch through the platform we originally met. They hit me up through email. Da da da. Hey, again, they love my shit so much that took the time to come back to me, reach out to me, and ask me if I'm open to whitelisting again. Now I have the power. So if you're new to this game, you're new to this industry, model, creator, creative, whatever, and you have clients and you have brands reaching out to you, looking to work with you, I'm gonna tell you something. If they reach out to you first, you didn't have to reach out to them, you didn't have to like do a casting, none of that. If they reach out to you first, keep your eye on that. Because something that I learned that I wasn't taught, I had to teach myself this throughout marketing and like being my own agent and stuff. Right. So they hit me back up this year. This time they want a whitelist for a year, right? 365 days of whitelisting. Now, for one, this is what I want you to understand. We already have a good history. The ball is in my park. I have the power here. They love my videos. They love the videos that I've made for them. Not only have they whitelisted it before, they whitelisted 2 of them before for 60 days for $100, which was their fixed rate. I just, kind of just accepted it. I don't even think I really pitched. I was just like, fuck it, quick cash, at that time. But what I want you to understand is right now, the power is in my hands. And I'm down to whitelist for a year. I am really down to whitelist for a year. But the only reason why I'm really down for that is because I can make a check. I can make a good ass check off that. So let's be honest here. Let's be real. I replied to them asking them, about it and, what they were looking to pay. You kind of just got to see where their head's at, right? So, long story short, whoever I was talking to expected me to just accept doing it for a year straight for whitelisting for 365 days with no pay because it'll benefit me. Let me be honest here. Me whitelisting for free for 365 days with one of the biggest beauty brands probably in the world, if not this country, for free, a multi-million-dollar brand. If you think I'm going to do that for free, you got me so fucked up. You got me so fucked up. Are you serious? Oh, but it benefits me. You think I care about views? I do this shit full time. I have full-time clients. I have bills. I have bills. And you got to think about this too. Whitelisting for a year for a multi-million dollar brand that reached out to me first because they love my work. They love the ads that I made for them. They love my face. They love my impact. They love my influence. They love everything that I bring to the table. But when it comes to them wanting to pay me, they don't got it. So you love me this much. No, you don't. Because you're obviously trying to take advantage of me and you're not fully seeing me for what I'm worth. And if you think that me whitelisting those ads with them for 365 days is not going to make them any fucking sales, and even if it's just 3 sales over that time period, that's still, right? It's still something for them. But you're not going to sit here and talk to me talking about it benefits me more as a creator, blah, 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 because of the views. When first of all, those are not guaranteed. And secondly, it's not even like it's a commission thing. So I basically get no money. So you're trying to use my stuff for a year, use my face for a year and not pay me. But you got to think about it. They know what they're doing. They want to use my stuff to market. They want to put money into me. They want to invest into me because of what I can do for them. But they can't pay me. And before I wrap up this episode, the last point of that is I was negotiating with them probably for a month or two. And if it wasn't a month or two, it was at least a month just for them to ghost me. Why do they ghost me? Because I gave them my rates to whitelist for a year. And it ain't cheap, but it's what I'm worth. And honestly, it's not even all the way what I'm worth because I still know how some of these brands act. So the rate that I gave them was a pretty good rate, but I really wanted more. So I already lowered it overall just to try to get them to bite. Because at the end of the day, I'm a hustler, and it's 2025. I'm looking for bigger deals. I'm looking for bigger contracts. I've done a lot of work. I have a lot of experience. I worked with a lot of brands, over 200. I only emphasize that because I'm not new to the game. I'm true to the game. So this is, another reason. This is one of the, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. We did all that talking, all that emailing just for them to ghost me because they don't want to pay my rates. And it's a rate that I already lowered because I needed a good check. And I know that they're fully capable of delivering that good check, and it's not going to hurt the brand, hurt anybody's pockets. But again, this is just me being transparent about this industry and about this business. And this is one of the reasons why I started this second season of this podcast, because there's so much stuff that people don't know about this business and this industry. And a lot of people are afraid to come out and talk about it. Here I am. It's a beautiful day, right? Now I know what you're thinking. It's summertime, he's poolside. Why does he have on an Adidas hoodie in the middle of the summer, right? But you know what? If you get up to 40% off on Adidas products, you probably would too, and you can. Use my link and get up to 40% off on Adidas products between now and August 1st. And you can chill just like this too.